go. So yeah, better demonstration of this Executor guitar here. All right, so I did a video on this a while back and explained to you that this guitar has a built-in keychain noisemaker that comes through the jack, through the amp. And you hear all those laser gun noises and everything. Now, the other video I did, those buttons were a little intermittent. And I was chalking it up to the fact that it's kind of a cheap toy. But you know what it was? It wasn't, well, it is a cheap toy, but it's more reliable than that. Okay, so when I installed it, I put everything in place first. And the last thing I did was I drilled out those 2 holes and put the 2 screws in. Now, when your drill goes through something, it, of course, takes off plastic. Little pieces of extra plastic has to come off when the drill is going through. But those little pieces got caught between the little pads that, make the connection. So I hate taking this thing apart. It's easy to change the battery, but it is hard to, the battery just comes apart right here. But it is hard to take all the wires apart. So I took it apart, cleaned it, and then it started working again. So now here's the video to show you that it's not a hassle to use. I'm sure some of you were just like, that's really cool, but I'm not going to fight those buttons. No fighting them, really. Well, let's turn this thing back on. The buttons are a little small for your fingers, obviously, but they all work fine. You get good at it. So this right here is the volume knob for the laser gun noises. Now, what I've noticed is if you put a little gain on the guitar, the volume is compressed, so this thing isn't quite so loud. If you run it straight clean, the volume of this thing is much louder than the rest of it. So you got to turn your volume down on the unit, and it is a little tight right there. Is like the safe range. The rest of it is pretty loud. Put a little gain on, not much gain, and then it's all of a sudden controllable. So something to know as well. I like the gain on this sort of sound because it's out of control weirdness. I mean, a clean sound with the laser guns. A little strange. Let's try it though. Turn that down, turn this up here. All right. Still cool for a surf band, right? If you did that at the end of a song, if you did it at the end of every song, the crowd will react, I guarantee it. It's the laser gun guitar. I mean, come on. Of course, I'm playing it upside down, but you would see it this way. So also very cool, the blue switches, right? That match the blue finish, blue sparkle finish, black pickups. This is all hand wired, all hand done. You got the badge on top with the sparkly headstock, block inlay, binding, so good. Everything about this guitar. So it took me so long to put this together, but it had to be done. This is the second guitar with a laser gun keychain. The first one I ever made was the Quark, the 10-string Quark, and that very famously has this in it as well. And that kicked off the whole guitar company when we started using those things on stage. I had the guitar, the bass player had the bass. We both had these inside of them. Now this is the first one to come back with it in it because I found these things again on eBay, right? Not bad, right? So there you go, a better video of the noisemaker, and it is a solid thing if you were worried before. So there it is. Price on this guy here, $2,200 with a hard shell case, that fancy faux gator skin hard shell case. It's cool stuff, right? There you go. I don't know. I mean, these aren't going to make. These are pain in the butt. So it's dated and signed on the inside there. So Executor. I don't know why it's an Executor. It says Executor on it, but that's what we're calling it, right? That's craziness. Okay, if you want craziness, we got it. Also, you can also get yourself one of those ins and outs. You see that thing back there, that blue one? Also craziness. All right, enjoy.